Welcome to the weekly roundup. Div 6 time, gents.
TJ.
G'day, gentlemen.
Nosy. Das.
Again, another, unfortunately, it's starting to happen a bit. Only one close game in Division 6 this week, so we're not going to talk about it too much. We'll start at Garner Park, where Elizabeth refound their faux shizzle about a month ago, and they've been very good for the last month. They were too strong for Mawson Lakes, 16-17, 1-13. Mawson Lakes 7-49. They were so happy with their performance, they got straight on the cans, didn't put any best players in the
So, did you see their B grade score? It was like something like 250 points to no score.
Yeah. Wow,
Yeah.
Yes. So for Mawson Lakes, Das?
Yeah, we've got Marston with 2 and the individuals to 6 other players. There were 7. Best players were Keith, Bennett and McMillan, so it was all over at quarter time. 2 points to Mawson Lakes and obviously Elizabeth 5 goals 6.
Yep, Mawson Lakes, their future is pretty much sorted, isn't it? I mean, they are in a bit of a... Well, no, they're going down next year, so I guess let's look for a positive. Good to see Justin Keeston, the best players, and back playing there, so that's good.
But not got much else though, because Elizabeth, just said nothing in there. So.
Yep. No, you can pretty much pencil in a 10-goal win any time Pulteney take the field, just about. And that happened at Fork Reserve this week, where they were challenged a little bit. I guess 4 goals up at three-quarter time, but in the end it was 15-18, 108 to 6-12, 48, exactly 60 points. Yep. For West Croydon, please, Wayne.
Tom, thank you. Harding with 2, and a heap of other blokes kicking singles, or 5 of them. 4 of them. 4, yep, sorry. Walsh, Nichols and Francis in the best for the Hawks, and for Pulteney, Das.
Yeah, we've got Curry with 4, Frick with 3, Forbes also with 3, with Giddings with 2. Well, I can read that, sorry guys. A few other players, and Sipek fours Matner.
No, too bad. Sorry, Giddings to start. Josh Giddings.
Sorry,
Sipek in the best players for the first, best on ground for the first time this year. No sign of Dalton Tucker in the best players again. That maybe they're just trying to sham around a bit because they do that at clubs. I mean, I know I got best on for the D's on the weekend, but probably
here we go.
One goal and got best.
It's only mate. The other 17 I said it. Alright, so Pulteney too strong, let's move on.
Yep.
This was our game of the round, I thought, before the round started, and it certainly was a competitive battle. I'm going to give you the three-quarter time score, where it was good kicking being good football.
Good football?
Yeah,
sorry.
It was Fitzroy at home, 11-5-71, Ingle Farm 7-15-57, and then in the last quarter, Ingle Farm just went bang, 7 goals, 5 to no score, to eventually run out 33-point winners, 104-71. So that's a big last quarter. They lifted when challenged, and some good signs there for the Farmers. Your old mob, mate. Let's get some best players in goal.
My mob, for Ingle Farm, Lynch with 3, Finch with 2, Sanderson and Collins both kicking 2 as well. Phyllis, Jan, and your boyfriend Ray Grant there.
Grant.
In the best for the Farmers, and for Fitzroy.
Do you know, Gray Grant, I'd like to give one peculiar Gray Grant stat. Have a guess. He's got the most normal name of all the family. He's got a sister named like Moonbeam, and there's a raindrop, and then there was a younger kid, obviously when his parents had changed, like Jeff, something like that. It's like Moonbeam, Sunshine, Grey, Jeff. They're not the exact names. I've protected them. I've changed their names slightly, but yeah.
Okay.
Hippies.
Yep.
They're all right, man.
Yeah.
Love Gray Grant. Carry on. Sorry.
Gerarditis. Gerardus 5. Burke and individual. I would say Burke individuals to 7 other players there. With Smith, Smart and BT all getting the best players.
Bad loss of Fitzroy.
I actually picked Fitzroy. I thought at home they're tough to beat, but
4 goals.
Lukey Schlakuna has been very good running through the midfield this year. Played for Glarunga last year. He's been fantastic. Do you know where he was on Saturday? He's in Hawaii. One of those.
I hate them blokes.
And he might not have been alone. Yeah. So had dinner with his dad the other night. And
getting married during the footy season. You just don't do it.
No, he's only 20. He's out. I don't know what he's doing over there actually.
Oh, we got.
You guys too.
Does my head in. Honestly, these new age lads.
And you man gave me like I do. Good, salty, clean fun.
They shower in their underwear and stuff like that.
I walked in the other day and they were showering in their underwear. Oh wow.
Nothing better than getting urinated on by another player than in the shower.
Kills the toe jam.
Never
washes it right away.
Never get tinnier.
Yeah.
We don't wear thongs and underwear in the shower.
Yeah, mate.
Disappointing.
You haven't lived till you stood in another man's piss. Anyway. It's true though, isn't it? Like, it's part of it. I grab a beer and have a shower. And
Jesus shaking his head too.
I remember when I played at Snowtown. I remember sitting in the shower with bags of ice on everywhere you had to have, having a durry and a stubby after the game. These days they want to have a vodka cruiser and a cuddle.
Yeah.
Like,
in the old shampoo bottle at Rivies.
He's our producer. Anyway, did we do Fitzroy side? We did. We did.
We're all done.
On to the next game, and I said Houghton won't win a game this year, and it's as if I've got a crystal ball bag.
It's a bit noisy here in the Portland Hotel tonight.
Big excited
Got a
tonight,
cough to get off.
Brownlow Lodge 23-16, 154. Houghton 3-4-22, and that was at home, making it even worse.
For Houghton, Hall, Simpkins and Curry all kicking singles with McMurtry, Cluse and Fitzgerald in the best for the Raiders. For Brahma Lodge Ducks.
Yeah, you've got some big kickers. Steele with 7, McIntyre with 5, Brooks with 4, and Gross with 2, and individuals 2, or say 6 other players there, so they spread around a bit after that as well, with Burns, Gross and Steele in amongst the best.
Yep.
Brahma Lodge moving along quite nicely, actually.
They are.
Yeah,
Just,
they can't afford a hiccup though. It's the top sort of 5 are all travelling along quite nicely. Look, there was a close game on the weekend, boys, and it was out at Salisbury Downs Oval where Trinity hung on in a bit of a nail biter. 8 goals, 957 to Salisbury West, 7 goals, 850. For the Tigers, Wayne.
Medhurst with 3 and 4 other blokes kicking singles with Connor, Davies and Jones in the best for the Tigers. And for Trinity, for the Tossers stars.
The Tossers are Clark with 2, Peters with 2, then individuals 2, or say 6 other players with Cavallaro, Hooker and Peters in amongst the best.
English with Darcy in tonight.
It is.
Yes.
He's always getting there.
Haven't done it in a while, but D-Mac from Brahma Lodge on 62 goals. He's made a good comeback. Only kicked he didn't have many on the weekend though, but anyway. That's
DJ, he's going along alright. It was talk that he did a knee earlier on, but obviously I heard that it was actually a low hammy, so...
Daryl Cotter on 52. Probably the only real threat. Anton Gerardis 48. He might not get to 18 rounds this year. I'm not sure. But will play out elsewhere. All right. So again, the ladder. Let's just talk about the top 5 because it's not mathematically impossible, but basically it will be by the end of this week. Pulteney on top, and then 10 and 4 you've got Elizabeth and Brahma Lodge. 9 and 5 you've got Ingle Farm and Trinity. All that will happen from here, boys, is there'll be a bit of jockeying for position, and maybe
the other 5 can book Mad Monday.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty simple.
Very
What
mad.
we'll do for West Croydon, Fitzroy and Swords, they won't get relegated all again to 5.
No, they're playing for Pride now. Yeah, playing for.
3 teams, just we can't do anything at the moment.
Yep.
Well, moving on to this week's games, boys. First one out at Agana Park is the Battle of the Birds. It's Elizabeth taking on West
Oh, a
Croydon.
little bit of a ornithological battle.
Yes, there's some bird watchers out there with binoculars.
Yes, I would suggest that Elizabeth can win by 10 goals.
Correct, indeed.
Oh, it's third down.
There you go. Brahma Lodge and Mawson Lakes, again, boys.
Another blowout.
Yeah.
There's really only, for me, 2 good games this weekend. On no offence, but yeah, 2 games that might be competitive. Brahma Lodge and Mawson Lakes. Brahma Lodge are kicking cricket scores, and I can't see why they won't kick another one this week.
Agreed.
Trinity and Houghton, if Trinity win this game, they cement their spot in the 5, and the 5 becomes officially set and win it.
If Trinity lose this game, they don't deserve to be at the 5.
Yeah. If Trinity, there's no point. Look, Houghton might surprise someone. If they surprise someone, it's more likely to be at home, and they're running out of teams to surprise. So Trinity should win by 20 goals.
Yep, I agree.
Great.
Fitzroy and Salisbury West, this is one of those ones where they're only playing for pride, but it will decide who finishes 6, 7 and 8. Fitzroy have probably been the better, more consistent team. Started slow, got off the ball a bit lately, but they had a real good patch in the middle there with
Yeah,
like 5
but
or
they've
6.
been underachievers. Really, like look at the recruits they got, and they're not going to play finals.
No, they're not.
No.
But they'll win at home against Salisbury West. I
They'll
think.
win that game, I reckon.
Yep, Fitzroy.
And our game of the round, it's Ingle Farm versus Pulteney now. It's 4th versus 1st, but I'll tell you, this one is exciting now for no other reason more than anything else. The best 2 players in Division 6, in my opinion, and it's the one that matters, are Dalton Tucker from Pulteney and Gray Grant from Ingle Farm. Purely the best footballers, I think, in the league. They might line up on each other. That would be worth watching.
Yep, head to head, be good to see.
Yep.
Ingle Farm's 50th anniversary too as a club on Saturday, so there'll be a big crowd up there.
Big crowd.
Big function Saturday night as well. So Yeah, it'd be a big day for the farmers.
If Pulteney weren't such a standout, heads above everyone else, I would tip Ingle Farm this week at home. Ingle Farm almost need to win.
I'm going to tip Ingle Farm for an upset. I think big crowd, big occasion, the boys will lift.
I will go Pulteney.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Strong
against
side.
Pulteney. Yeah, again, Pulteney got really nothing to lose here by resting some players and so forth, but I just think when you got momentum, you might as well put your foot on the
Straight in
street.
the finals, few games to go.
The old scholars for me. Thanks for watching Division 6. We're back next week.
See you later.